Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Gwinnett Strike. Into the box now, number 66. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. That he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Diego Blanco. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Davis grabs it cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out. And he's safe. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's Caleb Coward. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now a snap throw over to third. And the runner back safely. Driven the other way, but caught down at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out. And this is going to be a double play. How about that? That is going to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3. Digging in, number 66. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
To second for 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Diego Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Blanco. Runner goes for second. Bouncer to the left side. Davis has got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hit. So digging in now, number 66. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Jones racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Diego Blanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
So stepping in, Michael Place.
How about it? Designated hitter, Michael Place.
Ready on 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right.
Here we go.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Williamson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive.
Into the box, number 66. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hida is on his way home. And the runner will score from second.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Not in time as the second run scores. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out. But so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richard Williamson.
Richard Williamson.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, number 66. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit.
Right, you're here.
1 run is scored. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Diego Blanco. He singled his last time up. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Stripers scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Then 5th winner of the year. Ryan Presley takes the rare 3-inning save. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game Alejandro Nunez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, Kerry Callaway, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. Monroe moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 66. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Right fielder, number 66.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
The 0-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Callaway moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Salvatore Vesperis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a throw over. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything.
Now at the plate, Michael Place, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Standing in, number 66. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Ready now, number 66. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do something.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Strikers.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series. Robert Declan gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, number 66. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there.
Now to the plate, Richard Williamson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offense.
So striding forward now, number 66, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
At the plate, number 66. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Stepping in, Diego Blanco.
Designated hitter, Diego Blanco.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now, Caleb Howard.
Third baseman, Caleb.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
First baseman number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Watkins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your...
Digging in and looking for more, number 66. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. Left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Ready once again, Diego Blanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Stripers on top, 3-1.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Gwinnett Stripers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Declan earns his first win of the season. Ryan Presley wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mud Hens, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Philip Groves, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
None out, runners at first and second. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the move. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Danny Monroe.
He squares, and it's in the air, and he makes the catch. 2 away now, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. On now to the bottom.
Batting second, left fielder, Junior Molina.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Duffy.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
Striding in once again, number 66. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Stripers lead it 4-0. Digging in once again, number 66. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through for a hit.
Nice.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Designated hitter, Salvatore Vespera.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-1 pitch, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Duffy comes up with it, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is. Leading off the inning, Lloyd Blankenship, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now, number 66. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Stripers on top 7-0. Ready for another chance? Murray Colon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. Under it is the right fielder. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. Gwinnett leads it 7-3. Digging in to try it again. Number 66. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Stepping into the box, Johnny McConnell. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. The 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Gwinnett jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious
Jim. Triple-A baseball for you now on the show. As we Elliott Bradford will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roger Perez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Robertson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 66. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Stripers lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 66. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Duffy scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Stripers on top, 3-2. So digging in now, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matt Duffy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 66. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Salvatore Vesperis. He'll swing it from. 2-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded to first. McConnell fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Gwinnett leads it 5-2. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play. It's for third. Long throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air out to right. Monroe ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 66. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-2 tonight's final. The Gwinnett Stripers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Minor League Baseball is Ryan Stanek gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Striding forward now is the DH, Salvatore Vesperis, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning, and eventually someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Perez is there, and he is hung out to dry as they tag him out, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with it. Now at the plate, Mel Nix looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Robertson, the runner at third. Coelho at second. Molina on at first with 2 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 66 is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. At the plate, number 66 looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He settles under it, makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up now, number 66. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
See, I do.
High in the air out to center field. Song is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Lloyd Blankenship. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second. Stepping into the box, number 66. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Turn, find the ball, find the ball.
Barisi rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Salvatore Vesperis. He singled his last time up.
Salvatore Vesperis.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard to short. To his right, Duffy. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Striding into the box, Junior Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Junior Molina.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase.
Two.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
Stepping in, Mel Nix. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Mel Nix.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, number 66. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. This one's down to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Stripers lead it 8-3. Standing in, Daniel Robertson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Stripers on top, 8-3. Now at the plate, number 66. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Song going back on it. At the track, the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is it. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Stripers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alejandro Nunez wins his third of the season. Ryan Stanek was only able to work 4 innings.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball. It's the show. So striding forward now, number 66. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Loomis racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Chad Levitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Chad Levitt.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Santiago Carmona. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here now the 2-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Loomis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get up.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 66 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Louisville's out in front here, 4-1. Digging in once again, Chad Wallach. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Bats lead it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Deerdorf.
Gerard Deerdorf.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 66 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes ready once again. Number 66, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Louisville's out in front here, 4-1. Ready for another chance. Santiago Carmona. He flew out in his last at bat.
Carmona.
The 2-2. Popped up. In there, a base hit. 1. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Brad Lucas.
Two-one, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Bats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Maury Ramirez